everyone, Zero JD here with the XBLA Fans channel. I'm here to give a quick taste of Spirit Hunters Infinite Horde, a Vampire Survivors-like game, but with some very key changes. First off, each character has their own super attack. So this like wizard dude right here turns into a vampire, flies around, sucking out people's health. This lady here makes a magical circle that grabs all the pickable items and spins them around doing damage. This knight here slams down his shields and I think maybe boosts his defense. I've only used him once. And this kitty lady here, actually, the little kitty here shoots a giant laser beam. And I have not unlocked these other characters quite yet. But let's go ahead in. And as you can see, I have about 4.5 hours of playtime here. And my Divinity Web is at 79. What's the Divinity Web? Well, you are actually collecting items, these tablets, crystals, and these two other heroes, which I haven't seen quite yet, to unlock and upgrade abilities. So let's see something. Oh, right here, perfect. So to unlock this ability, the Shadow Shuriken, I actually have to kill 50 dead banshees and then use 30 of the crystals there, and then I can actually get modifiers for it. So right here, I have these tangle vines, and if I want to, I can have it do more damage over time, or reduce the cooldown, which is nice. Both of those would be really nice. But yeah, I very much enjoyed this game so far. The cemetery here. I actually think if I want to, I can unlock a new character up here. Here's the kitty lady. Let's see. Nothing quite yet. I recently finished a challenge, so I unlocked a big chunk of the web. I wish that this moved faster. Vivian challenge. Challenges aren't terribly hard. It's usually get these certain perks, which you start out with, to a certain level, and don't use these other ones. One challenge Hugo, which I don't have yet. I recently got this Grand Hex. Nothing really is like shouting at me. I can't do that one yet. I did just unlock the Dark Moon Groves, which we're going to actually be going to. The ones I've really been favoring are the Orbital Fire and the Electrical, the Lightning. This one right here. This one's really good. Shock Bolt. Oh, more shops. That would be nice. I don't have enough crystals. Dang it. So the crystals are what unlock it, and then these little ruins are what modify it. Doesn't seem like I can really do anything now that I've noticed. We're going to unlock the... more burn damage, though. The scythes are okay. They're the whip. Essentially, you kind of slash out. Actually, since I have it and I don't really have anything to burn. Come on. Come on. There it goes. I defeated 100 chickens. So the ledger is where I was talking about the challenges here. So I'm going to pick you. And these are the challenges for that character. This one's dark since I don't have that quite yet. But I'm betting in that... the area I just unlocked will get it. Okay, so here's the fun part. So each character, like I said before, has their own super ability. So if I go down here, he turns into a vampire, blah, blah, blah. But they also each have a starting synergy for a item, and each of these items can actually have a modifier on them. So we're going to actually go with... yeah, let's go with him. And we're going to take the electrical thing, which, starting with him, every upgrade, he gets a health back. He also gets health back on leveling up, which is pretty fun. But yeah, if you this character, knockback is stronger. All kills of shock bolts drop XP, stuff like that. So it's nice. It's a nice variety. And we're going to go to the Dark Forest. I haven't unlocked any of the modifiers quite yet, but I am excited to do so. So off we go. Let's kill these skeletons. So if you look at the upper left there, you can actually see my my life, and if you look at the and time, of course, and then if you look at the bottom, you can actually see my experience bar and the progress bar. And once I get to one of those little skulls, that means it's time for a mini boss, and then the final one, the blue one, is a boss. Let's unlock these spears. The spears are pretty good. Ice ring's fun. Tornadoes are a good hard hitter. So you can only have 4 abilities, and you look up there, I can have 5 pets, and of course. Each ability can go up to level 25, and I think each thing has, yeah, certain ranks. I don't trust this mushroom. We're going to go get this crystal here, which I'm going to mine. Let's get this poison cloud so we can have some more really nice DPS going on. So if you look at the top middle there, I actually have my super ability. Increase the size of those. More damage. Oh. And actually, each level is timed. But unlike, like I said before, unlike for the Vampire Survivors, you are fighting a boss that you can actually beat. I guess technically you can beat death, but the end is inevitable in that game. More damage by the tornadoes. But yeah, this is one of the ones that has done the idea better. Ooh, hello. Let's go. Decrease cooldown. This one's really good when you decrease its cooldown because it just goes. Get these bats. That's a lot of tornadoes. So having 4 choices is actually an upgrade. I used to only have 3. I need to do a better job exploring. But I'm always torn in games like these of exploring because you're then leaving your crystals behind. Or your upgrades. I guess these are souls. Oh, here comes a happy pumpkin. I always try to get these lightning leveled up first. Let's go. So for him, he actually gets 5 of these. Some of them are limited. Because this one recharges fast enough that if you could keep getting it, it would just be way overpowered. Attack range. Get away from the happy pumpkins. Yeah, the tornadoes are really good. I do appreciate that each character has a synergy with different abilities, and it's not like a forced starting ability. Oh, super bat. But not an actual boss. Cooldown rate reduction. Cooldown rate reduction. Number. But there are very much a time later on where you'll just be standing because your damage output's so good that nothing can get to you. Let's increase the size. I do also like that each of the upgrades, like there are different upgrade paths you could be taking. And I like the web mostly because it's something to fill out and it makes my brain tingle when I unlock something. Cooldown rate. I like the color of this level. What are you? Oh, you're terrifying. Got a spear through your chest. I'm sure that must have hurt. Oh, they're the shuriken guys. Let's get them. Come back. Fight me. The mushrooms are holding enemies back. Also, enemies do not go through the environment, so they will get stuck on stuff, which is a pretty decent strategy. Increase attack range. I don't know, what is that? It's an angry skull. One I did use a lot before I unlocked lightning was the ice, because it does just freeze enemies, which is nice. Oh, that's a boss. More damage. Whoa, hello. Get back here, you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, you got a bit of health on you, don't you? I don't know what happens if you don't kill the boss. Also, the bosses can get kind of goofy. I encountered a sand monster that was throwing cookies, and then a burrowing worm that had a top hat that was a teacup, and he threw teacups at me. There we go. Look at that. The damage may not be the most, but once I crank up this damage a bit for this lightning. Look how fast it goes. So if you go in here, you can actually see that the cooldown I have maxed out on my lightning bolt. It's level 15. So now I might just go for damage. Oh, look at all these. Yes. Increase size. I want these boxes. Oh, there's a chest over here. Oh, it's a pet box. All right, cool. I can show you the pet boxes. Oh, hello. I was not aware it was boss time already. Look at all these guys actually stuck. So once this fills up, and now I can pick a pet. Ooh, he drops a heart every 20 seconds. I'm going to have to go with a Scyther. That increases my damage. Also, some of the bosses, when you kill them, you have to re-kill them. They spawn like a little tiny man inside of them. More damage. That was not terrible. I'm going to make my way around the outside here. Are the mushrooms moving? The mushrooms are moving. They're pushing the mushrooms. That's upsetting. I want to at least keep one of my supers for the boss. Because they do lock you in an arena, or they have so far in the previous 2 levels. That's a lot of skeletons. Ow. Very rarely do they have projectiles, and that's a good example. Cooldown. If I remember correctly, each level is about 15 minutes. Oh, there's a basketball. I don't know where that basketball came from, but... that is a evil basketball. Damage. We'll just pump the damage for now. This video might be a little longer. I wanted to at least get to maybe the boss. Perfect. More damage. Oh, there he is. The basketball skeleton. Because why wouldn't it be? We'll kill him and then I'll let you go because I think you get the general idea. And I do appreciate that for like this super, you aren't still using your attacks because that would make it way too powerful. All right, the basketball man has been defeated. I think he shot out some evil basketballs that bounced around and stayed near me. But there we go. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have any questions, ask them down below. Comments, all that kind of stuff really helps us out. Share our videos. Come join our Discord. Everything is actually really down below in the description. Thank you so much. I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to let you all go. Goodbye.